Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. I've got my assistant in the house today as well, Miss Braylon Joe Rhymes. Say hello, Braylon.
Hi.
And we're going to have some fun today. We're talking about, I thought we'd do a video about fear because fear is something that really holds a lot of people back. I see it so often in business, in personal life, in relationships, is fear. And so, a lot of fear typically happens, it starts off when we develop a lot of our habits, rather, when we're younger. And so I wanted to ask Braylon if she knows the definition of fear. What is fear?
Fear is when you're scared. But I remember when you told me fear is false evidence appearing real.
That's right. False evidence appearing real. That's an acronym for fear, right? So a lot of times things that we fear never come to fruition. They never happen to come through. We build up all this anxiety, this stress, and we've all heard stress is the number one killer on earth, right? Stress. And a lot of it we put ourselves through it for no reason. So, it kind of reminds me of a story when I was younger. We walked home from a small, I lived in a small community town. It was a great town called LaBelle in South Florida. And we walked home, a lot of my friends, we would walk home, and Braylon, I told you this story before. You remember which story it was?
I don't remember. Was it the one about your Hulk toy box?
No. The Hulk story, the Incredible Hulk in my toy box, she said. Yeah, that was a different one, but that was more of a nightmare. But the one I'm talking about today is when I was walking home, and we had this dog that would run out after us every day. This dog would continually run out chase me and my friends. And then one day we just finally said, you know what? If this dog runs out again today, we're going to pick up a rock or we're going to pick up a stick and we're going to confront this dog, and we're going to stop having to run because our backpacks weighed, 10, 15 pounds, and you're running, and, it's pretty hot after work or after school in LaBelle, Florida, back in the day. So what happened is one day we finally confronted this dog, and we got close enough to it, and we looked at it, and the dog growled, and guess what? He had no teeth. The dog had no teeth. So, I look at that as a threat, where a lot of times in life, we have these threats that end up having no bite. It's a dog with no bite, and we allocate a lot of our mental function to it. We're sitting there burning our mental capacity and our energy thinking about fears. And think about it in business. It's resistance to change, not wanting to change. It's not wanting to make prospecting calls if you're in sales. Prospecting calls in sales are very vital. A very vital function for a lot of businesses, knocking on doors, making the sales call. And, the thing to remember is that the more success that you seek, the more times you have to fail, because you can't push the pendulum on the side of of success without pushing the pendulum on the side of failure. So the more times that you actually fail, the quicker and the sooner you're going to see results and have success. So, Braylon, thanks for your help today on this video. And anything else you want to say? How do you end the show? How do you end the show when you're on air with me?
Thanks for listening to my daddy's show. Have a good day.
Please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. We'll see you next time.